Hey there. I thought I'd share something that I've been working on. It's a little program that I've created for Denise. Um, and I just wanted to give an example of how it works and then maybe show how to make Denise scrape websites for information and stuff. Um, this is my little program. You see it's two things. This is just a text file with some information here. This will come in handy later on. You'll see why. And this is the actual program here. Now everything has to stay within this folder. So you want to create a shortcut to this, and we'll create that right there. Now the folder, this is just a folder with the icon changed. This can be placed anywhere on your system. So for right now I'm just going to leave it on the desktop so I can show you how that works. Now, first time you run it, it's going to ask for your username for Denise and your password. And then it's going to ask for the X and the Y coordinates of where you want the interface to show up. For right now, I'm going to pick 1300 for the X and 919 for the Y. And that's going to make the interface show up somewhere right here. Now, speaking into this is exactly like speaking into this chat window. This is the same chat input, pretty much. When you speak into here, it's exactly like speaking into here. So all your AIML that you have in your brain editor and your files, those all still work just the same. But this has 5 built-in functions, and they are these. Wake up.
I can hear you.
Let's see resolution number 1.
This is resolution 1.
Show me resolution number 3.
This is resolution 3.
Go back to resolution number 2.
This is resolution 2.
Okay, thanks.
See you later.
Go to sleep.
Entering sleep mode. Say wake up to start recognition.
Now those are just the basic functions, but something good about this is we can add custom functions to it and other programming. Here's an example of that. This one right here is a standalone program that when I double click this, it just makes Denise scrape Yahoo Weather for my weather information in my area. Let's say if I want to add this function to this interface, all I have to do is drop it into the folder and then tell the interface I want to add a command. So, wake up.
I can hear you.
I need to add a command. Go to sleep.
Entering sleep mode. Say wake up to start recognition.
Now right here is where you have to decide what your trigger word is. What word are you going to use in a sentence to trigger the weather program? I'm just going to use for right now the weather. So when I use the weather in any sentence, it's going to trigger that program. Now here I got to put in what the program is that I want it to trigger. So that's going to be weather.exe. And then right here is where I want to put in what do I want Denise to say when she's activating that particular program. And that's why I've included these, because they're hard to remember, but they're easy to copy and paste. And you can add expressions to her reply as well. So let's say, okay, I'll stick my head out the window and see. Alright, now let's say I want to add I'm going to add a one brow up right here. Just copy that and I'll stick that right in between OK and I'll paste that there. Let's say I want to do an exclamation right here. We'll copy that and I'll stick I'll put it right there between my and head. And then over here at the end, you always want to end with a blink, because blink brings her back to normal again. So we'll copy that and we'll put that right there. Boom. And paste. Alright, and then we just say OK. And it's going to write that to a file, sort of a database file. Now we just got to test it. Hey Denise. Oh, wake up.
I can hear you.
Hey Denise.
Yes?
Tell me about the weather outside.
Okay, I'll stick my head out the window and see. Today's forecast for Oshkosh and the surrounding area is fair. The current temperature at the moment is 37 degrees. The expected highest temperature for today, around midday, is 36 degrees and the lowest around 24 degrees. The humidity is 73%. The current time is 11:04 a.m. Sunday, February 7th, 2016.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, I'll be here if you need me.
Go to sleep.
Entering sleep mode. Say wake up to start recognition.
So you see that worked pretty good. Now I have another one right here. This is this scrapes a Google website using a Bing search engine, and I'm going to add that to my list as well. So this is called info.exe. I'm going to drop that in there. Wake up.
I can hear you.
I'd like to add a command. Go to sleep.
Entering sleep mode. Say wake up to start recognition.
Okay, keyword I want to pick. Let's say question for you. I have a question for you. That'll do for good for right now. Say OK. And the program we want her to run when I say that is info.exe. And what we want her to say when I open that, okay, let's say OK. What do you want to know? And let's make her do an eyebrow up right here, paste, and right in here let's do an angry one just for the heck of it. Copy. What do you, we'll put it right there between you and want, and then right here at the end let's do a blink, because blink, like I say, brings her back to normal. Paste. Alright. We let that write it to its database. Reopen. Wake up.
I can hear you.
Hey Denise.
Can I help you, Daniel?
Hey Denise.
Denise online.
I have a question for you.
Get a very warm coat before you leave. It's 37 degrees outside. The highest for today will be 37 degrees and the lowest 28 degrees. Okay, what do you want to know?
Who was Jimmy Hoffa?
I'm sorry, but I could not locate that answer for you.
Who was Jimmy Hoffa?
James Riddle. Jimmy Hoffa was an American labor union leader and author who served as the president of the International Brotherhood of Teamsters Union from 1958 until 1971. He vanished in late July 1975 at age 62.
Tell me about Pink Floyd.
Pink Floyd were an English rock band formed in London. They achieved international acclaim with their progressive and psychedelic music. Distinguished by their use of philosophical lyrics, sonic experimentation, extended compositions, and elaborate live shows, they are one of the most commercially successful and musically influential groups in the history of popular music.
Who was John Wayne?
Marion Mitchell Morrison, known by his stage name.
Go to sleep.
Entering sleep mode. Say wake up to start recognition.
Now you noticed when I clicked the OK that stopped her talking in case it gets to one really big one and you don't want to listen to it all. Wake up.
I can hear you.
That's enough information for now. Okay, thanks.
See you later.
Go to sleep.
Entering sleep mode. Say wake up to start recognition.
Now let's take a look inside this folder now. Now it's created this custom commands. This is going to be like a database. You can open it up and kind of stretch it out a little. There we go. In here contains the custom commands, and this you can fill up as big as you want, of course. This contains your keyword, the action it's going to do, and what you want her to say when she does it. And you can edit this right here as well. If you want to change your keyword, if you want to change what she does, you can change these right here and just close and save it. Also created your settings right here for your X and your Y. You can change these to anything and then just close and save it, and then the next time you open it, it'll go to those coordinates. So I figured next I was going to show how to scrape websites for information and stuff like that.